Okay. I'm back. It helps if I'm in the window before I try to do things. We started the Toll Booty quest at the end of the last one. We're going to keep going with that run of quests. Looking for the Doman children? I sometimes help arrange my less valuable wares. Just finished for the day, though. Come to think of it, Oriana said she'd caught sight of him playing nearby. Might catch him, should you have the patience to wait. Think I can manage waiting. I hereby call this meeting of the Doman Adventurers Guild to order. Old business first. Koharu, we'll start with you. I've been helping Miss Alice get the ingredients she wanted. I was helping treat adventurers. I've been helping arrange stuff for Reina. No, that's not right. Those are all just chores. I want to go on a proper adventure. Didn't any of you find something exciting or scary or mysterious we could explore? Find anything, Yozan? I bet you didn't. I did too. We've got a big wide world to explore, and I was looking into ways to do it, which is more than can be said for any of you. True. Yozan got caught sneaking into a housebird cart. Mr. Slaffborn has been yelling at him for bells after that. You're hopeless. Sorry, Yozan. It's just... Shia, you little snitch. I told you that in secret. But Yozan, I may have found a quest. I heard some people talking, and they said there's something hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. Might be a famous adventurer's lost treasure, or a vengeful spirit who was sealed away, or something else. No one knows for sure. It's perfect. We could be the first to find out what's hidden there. Now, we just gotta figure out how to leave town without getting caught. Can't even have this conversation without being caught. Mr. Archon, what are you doing here? So sad when I thought I'd lost these earrings. Brought them all the way from Doma, you know. Thank you, Mr. Archon. Hold on a moment. I've got an important announcement. The Adventurers Guild needs to experience in the field actually adventuring. No one's going to let us, though, because they think it's too dangerous. Mr. Archon is a good friend of the Guild, and he's an incredible adventurer, too. So I say we invite him to join us in this quest. Oh, yes. I want to go on adventures with Mr. Archon. I'll feel much safer if he comes along with us, Yozan. Yozan's made his mind up. Nothing can unmake it. Welcome to the guild, Mr. Archon. Now come on. We've got to find out what's hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll. What's hidden at Camp Revenant's Toll? That's the old location, not the new one. Look, Big Froggo. But apparently I can't even Okay. I apparently can't interact with it. Sure, this is where Revenant's Toll used to be? Doesn't look like a town. Not even a little. Where do we even start looking for treasure? What do you do, Yozan? Anything unless we poke around a bit. Spread out and see what we can find. And be careful of monsters. This quest could also have been referred to as Adventures in Babysitting. That's the thing I'm looking for. Seriously, where is it? Like up top. Ah, there we go. Amongst the refuse, you find a cloudy bottle of what appears to be wine. Oh, great. Let's bring it back to the children. This is a good plan. Yozan, I got some treasure, but you can't have it. Nothing, nothing, and more nothing. Did you find anything? Why are we giving it to the... This is a bad idea. Even Mr. Archon only found this junk. Treasure's not easy to come by, I guess. Might not be junk, Yozan. Isn't really old wine valuable? When it's well kept, maybe. That's right. With wine, the older the better. Miss Philomene told me so. Mr. Slaffmore knows a lot about wine too. He spent bells and bells talking about it to some adventurer. Oh, Mr. Slaffmore's much wiser than he looks, isn't he? Son, why don't we ask him about this bottle? Maybe we shouldn't. I think he'll just be angry that we have the wine at all. No, but he wouldn't scold you, Mr. Archon. Could you ask him for us? Yes, please give me back the bottle of alcohol. This sounds like the best idea. Great. We'll go back to Revenant's Toll. Tell us what you find out. Lapborn, I got some wine. I didn't give it to the children ever, promise. Is it you needed me, friend? Is this valuable? Wine. Much as I might like to join you in a glass, I am on duty. Pray, where did you find so aged a bottle? I take you were searching for treasure at the old camp? And you came to me to learn its value? Afraid it has none whatsoever. But you have found the lost treasure of Revenant's Toll, after a fashion. Now, our town is flourishing, but 'twas not always so. Not so very long ago, this was an utterly savage place, marked by little but ruin and the stench of death. It was a hard life for the few who chose it, and naturally, they took comfort in the bottle by night. By and by, passing adventurers would bring wine with them to join the settlers in a glass. Surprised with this wine that certain adventurers took to calling it treasure for a spell. As time went on, someone mistook this name for sooth and came searching for this vaunted liquor. The first were adventurers, of course. but shopkeepers and artisans soon followed. But the monsters around here were still deadly, and the path still is treacherous. And many who came searching for this misunderstanding with their lives. Southless settlers came up with a new rumor. Revenant's toll belonged to the dead, they said, and any man who slept on the land would have their soul torn from their body to wander these bleak fields forever as a vengeful spirit. As you can imagine, that nonsense was enough to scare the inexperienced and drunks away, and soon the tales of treasure faded away into legend. And that, my friend, is the truth buried at Camp Revenant's Toll. Okay, kiddos, the wine is worthless, but the treasure is a metaphor. Mr. Slackmore say about the wine? Oh, so there never really is a treasure of Revenant's Toll. Bother. I was hoping for buried gold, or an ancient demon or something. You were hoping for an ancient demon? But I guess it wasn't so bad after all. We did get to go outside the town and explore with Mr. Archon. Okay, next one. Little rascals. Hello, Mr. Archon. Have you found us another quest? No, I was hoping... Well, no matter. We Doman adventurers can find our own. Everyone, go and see what the travelers are talking about. Any rumors of more treasure we could hunt, or giant demons we could slay, or whatever. We just need to find something good. Then, we'll head off on another quest with our trusty advisor in tow. Mr. Archon, could you tell Miss Thresh to be careful, please? She's badly hurt. She shouldn't push herself too hard. Why, hello, Archon. Did you ever find Raka? Yep. She said stop pushing yourself so hard. Oh, good. Glad she got her earrings back. I'd like to thank her in person someday, though. She's such a sweet little thing. My daughter could learn a thing or two from her. Oh, but have you heard the news? There's been a theft, and they think children are behind it. The Adventurers Guild has even begun an official investigation. I'm not privy to the details, but I do know the Doman younglings are under suspicion. Can't imagine they would turn to crime, though. Wouldn't you agree? Gotta be a big misunderstanding. If half am I to speak to Slaffborn on the Chosen's behalf. If only my word carried any weight. Forgive me, but could you look into this? You've shown yourself a steadfast friend of the Domans. I trust you'll handle it nicely. Well met, my friend. Have you come to discuss more tales of treasure? Caught wind of that, eh? The Adventurers Guild is still investigating the facts, but I, an aged grimoire of great value, was stolen from Morena's establishment. The storeroom was locked at the time, but we found evidence that a window covering was removed. There is little doubt in my mind that is how our thieves entered. The opening itself is quite small, however. Only someone slight of flame, like a child, could pass through it. I have a witness who saw 4 short people loitering outside the store, as the Doman children are wont to do. Though I am loath to suspect them, the children fit the profile of our suspects. And crimes often begin as small dares or games, after all. But in truth, I am more worried about the potential backlash against the Domans. They fit in well amongst the other refugees, but this offense would not reflect well upon them. Roweno's of the same mind, and has agreed to keep the theft quiet. I've entrusted the investigation to my most dependable men as well. But I ask you to aid us by speaking with the children. You seem close to them, and I fear my own men would only frighten them away. Yep, sure. Let me go find the children who are totally hiding in plain sight or some crap. There's one. What are these people looking at? I want to see. I'm not a criminal. And neither is Yozan, or Roka, or Koharu. Well, that was suspicious. Are you... Yep, okay. Thought I'd hear something interesting here, but I was wrong. They're all just so sad. Of course we didn't steal anything. Someone else is to blame. Someone else small like us. But who? We have to talk this over. Slightly less suspicious, but still mildly suspicious. Oh. Hi. How did you get up here, Yozan? Mr. Archon, does this mean you found us a quest? Of course we didn't steal anything. We're adventurers, not thieves. Better call the guild together, and quickly. Where's the last one? Expecting it to be like over here. Get to. Oh, of course. Absurd adventurers talking about a detective who can get to the bottom of any case. I want to meet him. No, you don't. Are suspects? Sounds like a case for Koharu, Inspectress Extraordinaire. Whatever you say. Being accused of something we didn't do. Before this can go any further, I have to tell Mr. Slathorn. He already knows. We can't just say we're innocent, though. You have to clear our names by finding that grimoire and learning who took it. We may be young, but we can show everyone we're proper adventurers, but protecting our friends and punishing the wicked. How do we find the real criminals? All we know is that there were 4 people about as tall as us. That's just it. There are plenty of others smaller than us who aren't children. Are you blaming the Lalafels? Lalafels. 4 of them. I may have seen them. See, I like to watch all the different people who come through here. I've only seen one group of 4 Lalafels, and they just got here the other day. Yoza, you remember the cart Slathorn caught you trying to sneak into? They're the ones who own it. Oh, they were Lalafels. Now we can begin the real investigation by looking into them. Okay, what now, Yozan? The short arms of the law.
Mr. Archon, Go Harvest found our suspects. They parked their cart around the southeast gate. Come on, let's go investigate. But be quiet. We don't want them to know that we're onto them yet. See? Those are our Lalafels, all right. How do you prove they're criminals? Here, doesn't look like they've got the grimoire. Could it be hidden in their cart? The other two might have it as well. Or maybe we've got the wrong people. I think I have an idea of how to find out. Roka, can you play along? You heard about Rowena's store? They're saying someone stole a grimoire from it. That's old news. I think they were even giving up hunting for the criminals. It's too bad, though. I wanted that grimoire for myself. Why? Because I got the location of the treasure? Shh. Do you want everyone to know all about all the buried gold and jewels? And about the weapons? I say those are stronger than the Empire's. I spent so much time learning that the treasure's in Camp Revenant's Troll, but I never find it now. Not without the grimoire, anyway. So why not just give up while you're ahead? Hear that? Well, I just said there's gold and silver and weapons out around that old camp. Ho ho ho. Imagine how pleased the boss will be with this. Come on, let's go. Your conjurer appears to be, falling asleep. Mike, I'm out. Huh? Where'd you go? Move yourself, sister. Time's a-wasting. Wait, I can't run as fast as you. It's brilliant, Yozan. If there are criminals, they'll show up at the camp with the grimoire. And if the other two or anything like that do it, we shouldn't have any trouble catching them. That's a relief. I was expecting hardened criminals, but that look couldn't frighten a baby horsebird. Just have to beat them to Camp Revenant's Toll now. From the way they took the bait, I don't think we have much time. We'd better hurry. This way. What's up, Yozan? They'll come quietly. If they don't, you'll have to take care of them, Mr. Archon. Oh, I will? Are you volunteering me? Gold, jewels, weapons, all hidden somewhere in this dump where no one would think to look. I think I'll take it all. Garlemald laid my homeland to waste, so I'll use the riches to rebuild. And the weapons? Oh, I will use them to make the world mine. All the secrets of Eld I thought this grimoire held, the location of a lost treasure was not one. To be fair, that's all anyone does in most games is just, hey, you're an adventurer, right? Go do this thing. I'm not good enough for whatever. Well, 'tis but a matter of knowing where to look. Tell us, how do we read it? Is there a cipher? Or must we use some sort of incantation? A good question. I'll be sure to tell you just as soon as I learn the answer. What? You buffoon? Why did you not think to find out? Sorry, Gagorua. It just didn't seem important at the time. I repeat, this quest line can be referred to as Adventures in Babysitting. Why you... What are they doing? Go play elsewhere. Adults are working here, children. Are you calling me a child, Gagorua? We're not children. We're the Doman Adventurers Guild. We're here to arrest you for stealing the grimoire from Rowena's. Oh, Gagorua. Those are the children who talked about the treasure. They'll know how to read the grimoire for sure. You still don't get it, huh? To have been had. I knew something felt fishy about this. Prize pair of pinheads. No one makes a fool of Gagorua, you hear me? No one! We shall teach these younglings a painful lesson about meddling in others' affairs. Come, summon the thing! That's not in this franchise. What the... Oh, that... It's not here. Why is that? Sent it away, Gagorua. You said it drew too much attention to us. So we'll just do the dirty work then? One of you against all three of mine? Don't you stand... you don't stand a mammoth's chance in the hells. Really? Because I'm pretty sure I can just do that. Then that. Then that. Then that again. And, oh look, one of you guys is dead. Oh, and dead. You were saying? Where did those younglings find so puissant a protector? Got a feeling I've seen him before. Wait, quick, everyone come here. So no wonder we were outmatched. That is Archon Shade, the hero of the Scions. You don't mean the lad who's beaten a load of primals and smashed the Imperial ultimatum weapon to bits? We can discuss his deeds and why he is with the children later, Wawatan. Bobara, Lilina, we must do as we practiced. Well met, Scion. Yes, we know full well who you are, but hear me. You are banning us to your list of fallen foes. Are you ready, my friends? What are you doing? As our forefathers before us, we have a winged beast in our thrall, whose strength is so great as to tear Trimals in twain and turn brave men to whimpering wretches. Almighty Valafor, we summon you with our prayers, descend from the heavens and vanquish our foes. Aha. I'm looking for it. Doesn't something's supposed to happen.
The rest of them ran away.
Damn it, they got away.
Yeah, because literally all 5 of you were looking for the Valafor.
Hey, there they go. Faster than they look, aren't they?
Okay, just wave back.
That was a queer bunch, make no mistake. They forgot one thing, the grimoire.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just kind of more concerned with not getting their butts kicked by me. Oh. Got a Krathios on here? Fine.
Huh. Now that we've got the grimoire, all we need to do is show it to Mr. Slaftborn and explain what happened. Come on, what are we waiting for?
You know, it probably would have helped if you catch the actual thieves before showing up and saying, "See, we didn't steal the book. Here it is." What do the Doman children have to say for themselves? The younglings and the grimoire. So it is I feared. And they are responsible for stealing it, yes? Gagarua? No, I cannot say I'm familiar with him. Say he and his conspirators are to blame, then I will believe it. I'll report to the guild, and ensure we are on the lookout for that gang. Well, you may consider yourselves exonerated. That you reclaim the grimoire in your good name says much of your bravery, younglings.
Mr. Slaftborn, we are not younglings. We are the Doman Adventurers Guild. All the world will soon know our name, and one day we'll even be as famous as more famous than Mr. Archon.
More famous than Archon, eh? Well, I look forward to seeing that. Well, as one adventure to another, let me say, well done. You did yourselves with honor today, my friends. Brave men and women they're becoming, eh? But they are still in the bloom of youth. Growing. Not fully grown. They need a gentle hand to guide them, and a strong arm to protect them. Pray, friend, be that for them. That is that little quest line complete.